All right, so in this last example, we're not going to be reflecting over a horizontal or a vertical line. We'll be reflecting over a slanted line. So we've got this segment FG. First off, we're going to reflect it over y equals x. So that's the equation of the line where the y-intercept is 0 and my slope is 1. Okay? So here is that line of reflection. Okay? Now, in order to do this, instead of counting up or down or left or right in order to reflect, we've got to count on that perpendicular slant. So what I mean by that is G is half a step above this line on this slant, so G prime is going to be half a step below. So G prime is going to be right here. All right, F is 1.5 steps above, so half 1 step below is going to be F prime. Okay, so F, negative 1, 2, gets mapped to F prime, which is at 2, negative 1. And G, which started at 1, 2, G prime is going to be at 2, 1. So if you'll notice, what do you notice about those coordinates? When I reflect across y equals x, all I'm going to do is flip-flop my coordinates. Okay, that's what's going to happen there. So instead of counting up or down or left or right, I'm counting on that diagonal, on that perpendicular slant. So what about y equals negative x? Well, that's the line that starts at 0 and has a slope of negative 1. So let me plot our line of reflection. And again, same idea. We're going to count on the diagonal. All right, so F is half a step above, so F prime is going to be half a step below. G is half 1.5 steps above, so half 1.5 steps below is going to be G prime. So F was negative 1, 2. F prime is going to be negative 2, 1. Okay, G was 1, 2. G prime is going to be negative 2, negative 1. So if your line of reflection is y equals negative x, look at the pattern there. What's happening to our coordinates? Well, they're going to flip-flop, and they're both going to be, I'm going to find the opposites of them. All right, so negative 1, 2, I flip-flopped that to 2, negative 1, and then I took the opposites of those, and that's how I got negative 2, 1. All right, so we can count it on the graph by counting on the diagonal perpendicular slope. All right, or we could remember these rules. Again, all these transformations just require some practice. A lot of it's just counting. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good one.